Hi, and thank you for tuning in to another exciting episode of Tile Mart. I'm Julee Ireland, your host and interior design architect and the founder of Home Renovation School.
Today, we have a very special treat and guest for all of you who appreciate the timeless beauty of natural stone as much as I do.
Joining us is Gary Talwar, the Vice President of Natural Stone Resources, our fantastic new vendor at Tile Mart. NSR is renowned for importing high-quality, gorgeous natural stone from around the globe and has built a reputation for excellence in the industry. Together with Gary, we're going to dive into the world of natural stone, explore NSR's impressive range of products, share essential maintenance tips, and we're even going to get a sneak peek at the latest design trends. Thank you, Gary, for being here. It's honestly, truly an honor. I love NSR. As a designer, I use their products all the time, and I want to be the first to welcome you to Tile Mart University.
Thank you. We're super excited to be a part of the team.
Yeah. You know what? I really want to start with your story of how the company started. I know you've been in business for like 25 years. I know you globally source your materials, but can you tell us a little bit about how you got started?
So this is our 25th anniversary. My dad actually started our company in 1998. He started as the US office for our Indian-based factory, just a sales office, selling containers direct from product that we manufacture in India, going all across the country, really all around the world. Started as a US office, selling direct containers to importers and distributors. And then over time, all of these distributors would say, I need stock right now. What do you have? And the common answer would be, I'm just a sales office. We don't have stock.
Wow.
And then slowly over time, we started importing a little bit of the product that we manufactured. We had a shared warehouse in North LA. And that stock continued to grow. And then we opened our first own warehouse in 2004, importing Indian product, but slowly developing into more countries. I actually started in 2002 or 2003, and I was our first forklift driver. The first containers we ever received in our warehouse, they were unloaded by me.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
And then over time, it's now developed, if you fast forward, 20 plus years, it's 17 different countries, 3,000 different SKUs of natural stone from all around the world.
So you grew up in the business.
Yeah, it's in my blood.
Wow.
And we have a true passion for natural stone.
Yeah, that's awesome. Well, I love your products.
Thank you.
So natural stone has been a cherished material throughout history. And I don't think I've ever designed a home without it. Can you share with us maybe a little bit about technology at NSR and how it's changed the products that we see today?
So there's only so many mountains in the world that you can buy stone from.
Right.
That doesn't change. They've been around for millions of years. So we're all going to the same mountains, bringing out the same stone. Technology really plays a vital role in what we deliver to the market because you've got to do something different.
Yes.
You can't, over the last 100, 200 years that stone has been around in common formats, it's new. You have to have something new. So new textures, new finishes, new formats, new thicknesses, all of that kind of plays a part into the stone industry because it is, at the end of the day, it is natural. It's not man-made. So you're playing with something real coming from a mountain.
Yeah, and I mean, and it's different. Like you take out a part of the mountain and it looks like this, and then you get down to another part of the mountain and it changes slightly.
Absolutely.
Yeah, what I love is a lot of your new products, I'm seeing just really different technology, texture that you're doing, like some really interesting tiles, which I love. And I'm gonna tell you, I cannot wait to get a hold of them and put them in my next project.
Different finishes, different tiles. You could take classic concepts that have been around forever and you tweak it a little bit and it's completely new to the market. So that's really what we strive to do.
So Gary, tell us about some of the natural stones that you carry at NSR.
So literally every natural stone that comes from Earth, we have. That includes marble, travertine, limestone, slate, onyx, basalt. We really strive to have the full collection of stone that's available in the world.
So Gary, what are some of the most popular applications for homes and commercial spaces that you're seeing with your products?
So we have stone for literally every application, but if you're a homeowner and you want to do a remodel, where do you typically start? You start with your bathroom, you start with your kitchen. That could be your shower, it could be the floors, it could be your backsplash in your kitchen. So any application for residential we have. The outdoor applications are very popular, so patios, driveways, the whole hardscape, landscape installation is very popular. And then commercially, we've got stone for commercial applications as well, both for floors, walls, interior, exterior, wet areas. Pools are very popular as well. Any application you could think of, we've got stone for it.
Yeah, I think you've got some beautiful slates. I was looking at some of your slates and even some of your brick and everything. It's gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous. Maintaining natural stone may seem a little bit overwhelming, but it's actually easier than you think if you just understand the product and how to care for it. So Gary, can you just share with me maybe just a couple tips for our audience on, general good practices for caring for your stone?
So the misconception is that stone is too difficult to care for and I don't want to use it, but that can't be farther from the truth. Really, it's kind of common sense. If you have a surface, you want to keep it clean. You don't want to leave it dirty. If you leave it dirty, something can absorb into the stone or any other surface. Sealing natural stone is vital. And people have this misconception that you have to seal stone every year. I've got to do an investment every year, every other year. But that's really not that true. There's a lot of high quality sealers on the market that you can go 5 to 7 years without having to seal the product again. So it's really easy to maintain natural stone. Keep it clean, keep it sealed.
I agree. And you know what? I've sealed natural stone myself. It's so easy, you guys. It's a liquid, it's a sponge. You wipe it on, you let it dry. Like it's not that complicated.
It's that simple. It's really that simple. You don't have to hire somebody to do it for you.
Right. It does not cost a lot of money. So I love that you shared that. Thank you so much. So sustainability is also, I think, a very important topic in the industry. All of us want to be more environmentally friendly. We want to reduce our carbon, footprint. So what are some of the practices that NSR is taking, towards sustainability and being environmentally friendly?
So one advantage I feel that we have is we're using a natural product. We're not taking a bunch of chemicals and putting them together in a mixer and creating a product. We're using product that's coming from earth. And yes, it gets altered to deliver a finished good, but I think that's the true first advantage that we have. We're using the natural product to begin with. The second advantage I think that we strive for in our supply chain is to get as close to the source and the quarry as possible. That reduces your transportation costs, your emissions, if you're doing your manufacturing as close to the mountain as possible. And then recycling the water. That is a big initiative around the world, not just here in the US. Factories have wastewater, but I'd say every one of our suppliers has recycling plants set up on site. That's recycling the water that they're using. Because stone, you can't, when you're manufacturing it and you're cutting it, you can't cut it dry. If you cut it dry, it's dusty, it's smoky. So if you cut it wet, it eliminates that. But recycling that water is really important, and I think all of our suppliers do that.
Yeah, I've been to several quarries around the world, and I think another thing that people don't really understand is that they go, oh, why is this cost, or why is it so? If you only knew, right, like how many hands that touches and all the different steps getting the stone out of the mountain to having it land on your countertop or your shower wall, right? It's like
people have no idea how difficult it is to go into a mountain, cut into the mountain, take the block off, put it on a truck, take it to a factory, process it, ship it over here, warehouse to the end user. So it does take a lot to give a finished good.
So your natural stone has gone through so many different hands and processes to get to that beautiful product that you can use in your home. So to me, there's nothing more beautiful than natural stone in an environment, creating that old world feel. So it is worth every penny and more.
I agree.
So looking forward, what are some of the trends that you're seeing? I mean, I know as a designer, but I'm curious, like with NSR, like some of the trends that we're going to see in 2025. Maybe
shouldn't I ask you this question?
Well, I went a little sneak peek. What do you guys got brewing there?
So textures are in, different textures, mixing textures, earth tones. those are coming back.
Yeah.
You know, for a long time, it's been black, white, and gray. We're seeing more earth colors come back, neutral tones, and the textures come back. So we have some pretty exciting products coming out for 2025, and we're excited to show them to you.
Yeah, I mean, travertine is back, folks. Like warm, earthy tones, like you said, greens, golds, even darker wood tones.
Absolutely.
Too. At least that's what I'm designing with. And then I am using a lot of natural stone, even on focal walls and fireplaces and outdoor living spaces, like you mentioned too. NSR just has some beautiful, beautiful products, you guys. So be sure to check them out at tilemart.com. Thank you, Gary, for sharing all these valuable insights about natural stone and NSR's dedication to quality, innovation, and sustainability. For those of you looking to incorporate natural stone into your projects, remember that Tile Mart and NSR are here to help you make the best choices for your home or commercial project. And we love to answer your questions, so send them to ask@tilemart.com. Gary, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thanks for having me. We're super excited to partner with Tile Mart and keep using natural stone.
Yes, absolutely. And remember to like, follow, and subscribe for more design insights and tips like this. Thanks for watching. See you next time.